Okay, so we're now coming into more or less the private part of the house. And one of the challenges with these historic homes are the doors, obviously, are bathrooms. So when houses like these were originally built, they would just have literally one bath and one loo. So I'm going to show you the main loo, and then I'm going to show you a bedroom, beautiful chapel room, part of the, obviously the historic part of the house, and how we want to make it into an ensuite bathroom. So if you just come in here with me, I'll back up so you can hear me okay. Okay, so this is a whole loo. And we decorated this with a lot of Earl of Sandwich stuff. So we just thought it would be the Earl of Sandwich loo. I don't know. But what's special, and there he is, that is pretty sure that's the 4th Earl. Yep, that's John. So that is the 4th Earl. And then when you come in here, it's quite echoey, but you come in here and you can see like a genealogical table of the noble family of Montague, Earl of Sandwich. And this kind of goes all the way down to, I believe, the 4th Earl. Or no, he died as an infant, 2nd Earl. Well, the 4th Earl, but, oh no, that's the 4th Earl right there. Here we go, 4th Earl of Sandwich, that's the 1st Earl. Those are the children that he had. And then his second son became the 5th Earl, because it looks like a lot of people died. Oh dear. So anyway, what's interesting about this loo is the loo. So the loo is what's called, it's my favorite thing when I first arrived in this house, is the Thunderbox Loo. So you lift it up, and of course this is where the chamber pots used to go under, but now we've got plumbing. But we've kept it because it's a historic feature of the house. And then to flush, you would hold it up and then you would pull it down. So it does usually work, but let's just put it this way. It's one of the repairs in the house because it's out of order. So again, we need to repair this Thunderbox Loo. Which is, it was working recently, and then like anything and everything here, it stops working and then we have to repair. So that is like my favorite loo, which I now definitely must get that repaired. But if we take it further down here, we're gonna go into the chapel room, and this is one of my favorite bedrooms in the house. And we have an opportunity to build and to create an ensuite bathroom. So we've tried to do that with several of the bedrooms upstairs. Oh, Stephen, look at that. That's another leak, everybody. There's another one. Yep. We'll have to note that to Raymond. So in here, when we come in here, I'm going to open up the curtains. Okay. Oh, there, that one's open. Open up this one. Okay. So when we come in here, it's beautiful, it's lovely, it's in the 17th century part of the house. But what we'd like to do here is we'd actually like to create an ensuite bathroom. Wouldn't this be fantastic? So again, right now it's storage, so there's just storage stuff in here. But this could be a fantastic ensuite bathroom, and we actually have the plans for this bathroom. So we do have a plan to put in a bath here. We have the plan for all the piping, to put in obviously the loo. But the problem is obviously it costs a lot of money because you have to deal with the stone. So that's stuff that I've learned. I'm like, why can't you just put in a bathroom? You can't, because you're working with a listed home, a grade 1 listed home, and in particular, the stone all around here, getting the piping in, it's complicated. So these are the plans for the chapel room bathroom that we have had it drawn up. You can see sort of there's the door that would lead into the bedroom, and we've got, and these are the windows, those lovely windows that you've seen all around. And then, of course, you've got the sink there, the loo, and then this lovely bath, right? Look at that. That looks with the feet right there. This is how we hope, this is the door entering. So when you enter in from the bedroom, the bath would then be on the left, loo here, and then, of course, your sink there. So can you imagine just being in, I can, like, being in this room with all of these wonderful LED windows and the light, and looking out onto the court here, looking out onto the stable blocks, and the sun sets from here. So you can, when the sun is setting, you can see it from here. And I can just imagine like having a wonderful, big English bath, because that's what they all like to do here, is have baths. So have a huge bath, and your maybe not your candles, because we have to be careful about that, but have a huge bath, and you could just have the light from the sky coming in here. And I just think it would be so peaceful and serene. And we would of course put curtains around when you needed to. We don't even have any, that's right, we don't even have any curtains. That's in the plans as well, to put curtains around here. This to me is like, I might want to even move into this room. I won't be able to, but to me, this is the room that has such potential in making and creating such a wonderful bath space. I don't know, there's something for me about a bath. And when I came over to England, I remember thinking, oh my gosh, everybody takes baths here. Like, are there any power showers? And there are some. We have one here, but we don't have very many showers here. We have mostly baths. It's a really British thing to do, is just to bathe. But the great thing about the Brit is that they bathe in these enormous baths. And I'm going to show you one of them. And that's the big bath that I want to have in here. I've turned it around. I actually prefer baths, which is crazy. I've been converted 100%. So this is a bathroom that we've done, and look at this bath. So a little bit bigger than that one, but we can kind of do a similar thing. So this is just an enormous bath, and this is the old way. So this has been in the house for a while, but this is the plug, basically, and it's called the waste, and this plugs it up. So this completely plugs it up, and I just want to have this bath. We won't be able to put, maybe we can put something in there that you could sit on. Again, this bathroom has a Thunderbox Loo as well. This one probably works. Should we test it? It works because it doesn't have the same old handle as the other one. So it must be, I think it's a newer style, Thunderbox Loo. And then anyway, since we're in here, but you can see, you just go around the house. Something else that desperately needs to be repaired. I'll talk about this a little bit later in another video, but this is one of the things that we definitely want to get repaired. This comes from Hinchingbrook, and you can see it's just in really badly damaged, and something that we definitely need to repair. But we're talking about bathrooms now. This is the bath I want in the chapel room, and maybe something that you could sit on the side that you could at least look out and see the sunset. So anyway, and a little bit about this room, you're probably wondering, it's called the chapel room. I suspect we figured it out the other day because it's the bedroom next to the chapel. The chapel is next door. The church, remember, is connected to the house. So this is the bedroom that's the closest to it. I'm pretty sure. I'm still learning every single day, but don't you think that's right, Stephen? That makes sense. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So, but what's my favorite painting in this room is actually not even a painting. So if you look up here, this is actually stitched together. So this is really a stitching here. And if you get really, really close, I don't know if Stephen can get close, but from far away, of course, it looks like a glorious painting. Another opportunity to repair something, because if you look to the top left-hand corner there, clearly something has caused it to rip a little bit. So again, I would love to hear your comments below if you think, because I do, this chapel room is so beautiful. The four-poster bed is an original, I believe it's 17th century four-poster bed. But this right here, scattered kind of throughout the house, is a lot of French furniture. And the reason that this house has quite a bit of French furniture, in particular Louis XV, is because the 6th Countess of Sandwich, Louisa Montague, so the 6th Countess, had a real love of French furniture and would often go to Paris, and she brought back a lot of French furniture, in particular in Louis XV style. So this is one of them there. I think it's an absolutely spectacular piece of furniture. And we try to dot that furniture around the house, her collection really that she's brought with us. And I mean, listen, I could go on and on, but mostly it was for the bathrooms. But we can even look, as I'm going to leave this video, you can see these rugs here. They do come from Hinchingbrook. So Hinchingbrook was the family seat before it was sold after the Second World War, which is when over 1,000 homes were either left in ruin or demolished or sold. And this is one of the carpet. So we reckon that this is about 300 years. If you do like a bath over a shower, let me know in the comments. Or if I want to know, like, how many of you prefer baths or how many of you prefer showers? But those of you who are saying that you prefer showers, have you ever had a real English bath? Have you ever been in an enormous bath? Once you get into those, you'll never go back. You'll always want a really, really big bath. So anyway, that's my video today on one of our biggest projects as far as what we want to do next. So we've got these different categories, sort of like big projects, things that need to be restored or repaired, like that chair that you saw in there, and then things that just need to be fixed, like that Thunderbox Loo, like leaks that just aren't working. It's a never-ending list that goes on and on and on.